At the beginning of the show, only Bodhi can hear them, and he's the one who finds all of them. They're hidden in all these weird little nooks and crannies around the house. And then as the show goes on, I guess the responsibility moves up the ladder.
Yeah.
Tyler and Kinsey start being able to hear it.
But I also think it's the acceptance of the magic, because I think there's it plays with that subject of innocence, and I think he's all in.
It almost has to be normal to you. Like it has to be unexceptional in a way for it to start speaking to you.
Make sense. Like in the graphic novels, there is a very hard and fast rule that the adults just don't see the magic. But the TV show is slightly different in that is true, with the exception of if an adult is on some sort of mind-altering substance, any sort of alcohol, drugs, any medication, they can suddenly see the magic.
There's this moment later in the series where Nina is drinking and she can sort of start to remember again. And it's this really painful moment for Tyler and for Kinsey especially, because they almost have their mom back. It's
the circumstances that she's in that eventually pushes her over the edge in terms of this mysterious death of her husband and the isolation building. And what was so fun about exploring the magic once that Nina does start drinking and see the magic is she still doesn't really know, like she thinks it's real, but when she checks with Kinsey, I love the scene where she's like, oh God, but Kinsey, you think I'm crazy.
And there's an element where these keys are, and this is part of the mystery of the show that's not totally resolved by the end of the season. It's not a total coincidence that's happening to us. The Keys have a very long and complicated history with the Locke family, going back generations.
Yes.
So there is our blood is in these keys and in this house.
And by the end you realize the Locke family is the keeper of the keys.
Yes.
It's a whole title.
Thank God that the magic works this way, because the pun is magnificent.